Nah, I played the demo, but I ain't played the game. Mommy said what? You said what?
Oh, he laughed and I said I'm going upstairs because Mason is messing with me. He cuddled with me, and every time after the cuddle, he starts being manhandling me. So I'll be upstairs. The kids probably want to follow me. If not, then stay down here with me.
Oh, wait a minute. It ain't how you did it. Everybody making money. Yeah, they said just clip shit. I saw that. Yeah, yeah. But that buddy said he made like 300,000 just clipping shit, and this one dude said he made 20,000 just clipping in 1 month. I'm like, damn, that's it. Yeah, and they said do the short clips, don't do them long, cause everybody just be scrolling. So short clips and keep it moving. Yeah. He said he missed it. Got back out. I'm a survivor. Said Jedi survivor. Alright. Tell us to do the search again. We can get it popping. What helped her out? I don't even know what she look like right now. Nope. Is that the one that came out in the halftime show, right? Don't know what she looked like. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what she looked like. Opponent points, second. Points, pass yards. Opponent rush yards. Damn. So, Fireman, Mikey defense is on. Wait a minute. Get it how you did it. Bro, what the heck? What the hell? All right. Oh, Woody.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field.
Oh.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I put that shit on YouTube because Twitch be deleting. After 6 days, it'll delete your stream.
All
and
right,
shit.
let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Nah, man, my shit been on
Running
YouTube
for the first time
forever.
with a Tennessee rookie. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense.
You can set it up
when you
where
go up
it
against a running back who
publishes.
just keeps those legs churning.
So you
like
don't
a
got to do that
piston in
every
an
time.
engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Yep.
He busts those tackles.
After a good
It's funny
pickup,
because
they've got
even the
2nd and 4.
in-game music get your shit muted. Like, what? This is in-game.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you
Yep.
know. And you may
That's
come
that
back to.
PC.
Because if you were that
Ever
close to
since I
breaking off an explosive
started
one,
playing on PC,
you really
like,
break the
graphics
backs of
way
a defense.
better. Way
They're
better.
set up at the 35
Of
now.
course. I ain't got to tell you. You already know.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Co-pilot. Yeah.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up.
Them Ray-Ban things.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first.
Brian,
guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
I got it.
It's a 61-yard punt that
one of them
time.
I got a long time.
And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over.
Yeah. Gotta have it banned.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane.
Yep.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet.
Really.
If you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
download.
largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wilson now from the gun. He's got Smith. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Yeah,
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hauled in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
What?
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Finds his man, Waddle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Achane out of the gun. And And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. No gain on second down, and they need
like
2
that
here
hell,
on
Dolphins.
third.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Yeah, he's throwing them short.
From the red zone now. Taken in by Smith. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami.
Slants.
The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Who you fighting as, Brian?
Sanders all set to send it away.
Dang. Sound like I heard that through the mic.
And it's fielded but not returned for the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line.
Cold-blooded. You online? Oh, I was about to say, damn. You went straight online. Oh.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Air that shit out, boy. Air it out.
And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That shit look crazy.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Yeah, I did that, but I don't know. Got to get that throwing power.
For him at the 38. They run the counter to HM. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Wiggle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin
get up,
football
then tell
as
her
we
get down.
begin.
Like, what you want me to do?
They'll
You want
have
me to
it
get up? You want me to
2nd
get
and
down?
8. From the gun, it's Wilson. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass
Boom.
into some
Here
yards
comes the
after
boom.
catch,
Ready and
and the
nuts.
quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Able to find Achan. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way.
Thank you.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Yeah, you what?
Well, they were thinking at least
Oh,
a field
yeah.
goal
They don't
on
do
the
that no
drive
more.
if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps
Just give me
them
the
from even
money.
getting 3 out of this
what they
possession.
want.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda,
500
woulda, coulda.
BC.
If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we
Used to
are
be-
in now.
What? $40 get a $50 get a player. Now it's 100. Yeah.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds his running back deep down the left side. And he flips the
Crazy.
field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an
Space.
explosive
Is it
play
star
like that does
field?
the exact same thing.
Oh,
Look at
it
the
ain't.
difference
Oh.
in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last
Dang.
play. Back to throw. Dumped off to his
Said the
running
people
back.
must really want it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He said they raping they fans.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Nothing
Yeah,
there
Star
left
Citizen,
side as
yeah.
it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Oh, Star Citizen.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's Tillman. He's got it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I mean, when you got that,
It's a
strong
21-yard
fan
gain.
base, I guess they don't care.
That gives the Browns a
They're like,
first.
shit, we just want something out. We
I
gonna
think my favorite
Patreon
part is the
or whatever.
magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Who got out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. Escapes out to the left.
What I'm about to say.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing on third and long. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7.
Shit ain't bad compared to what, you know.
On now is York to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
He probably went down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He's going deep.
Oh, shit.
He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Should have called timeout.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line.
Crazy.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns, about set to begin their drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Sound like Brian going through it over there.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku.
Oh, I
So
thought
it's
he was
2nd down
in
coming up.
UFC
Part of what's
too.
earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better
Said by
tight
myself,
ends.
I'm like, by yourself.
Are those hands,
Okay.
right? His dependable
You
hands.
by yourself in that
Shouts to
cage.
the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. That'll be complete to Ford.
Ah, Smoke.
I know that completion doesn't
Right.
move the chains.
He's supposed
I love
to
it
stop,
nonetheless.
but he can't.
You make sure that defense is aware of every
Do it,
eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it yet again. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance
Did
to
I only
tie
rush
before
2 people?
halftime. Well, no doubt about it,
You have to
Brock.
show
That
me
was a
that.
route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so
I had to
good
go
at
back
it.
and
Every
watch
receiver
it.
could
I
do
don't
it some of the
remember
time, but Jerry and the best of them,
Yeah.
they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Now he's York to kick this one away.
Yeah, I already know you got to rush 3, minimum of 3 people. at
So
one
new
time.
kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Wilson on 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup from the secondary. Greg Delpit on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. The Browns close in and take him down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, kid, I remember a few years ago talking to Justin Herbert when he was a rookie quarterback. And I said, Justin, what's the biggest difference between the college game and the pro game? And he didn't hesitate. He said the edges. The defensive ends in this league get home so fast, so much faster than they do in college. And that play emblematic of it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Wilson now off the play action. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Today, I don't feel like doing anything.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone. So leave a message after the tone.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him on the out route.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll go all the way across the field. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Wilson now from the gun.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Connection made to Judy. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st. That's Tillman. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. Taking off with it again. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 38. He finds Johnson. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing from the gun. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now, off play action. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now he's York to kick this one away. Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25.
Huh?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
What are you talking about?
Play action. It's Wilson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, it's Wilson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. A chain on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On play action now, Wilson. Buying some time right. Touchdown, Miami! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got a man. It's Njoku. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He dropped it.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Nah, I haven't. You
Offense
played.
Still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
See, I gotta get over the fact that it's Harry Potter. Yeah.
On first down, they're gonna start out with A-Chain.
Oh, wizard.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
What?
That's the end of the third on Sunday
got a whole
night.
bunch of games out there with wands.
It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we
Val.
begin the final
Played
quarter.
Avowed. You can have a wand in the spell book. Do crazy damage. Fire, water, lightning, ice. Same shit, almost, I guess.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No man's sky. Starfield. Starfield. Oh, didn't I have that? Yeah, I think I had Starfield.
Shotgun snap for Wilson.
Oh, what the world?
That one's cut
Yeah,
on
I think
the
I had
sideline.
Starfield.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37
Starfield,
yards
I
on the
remember
play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty
It
clear.
was on the game pass.
It's
Right?
hard to move the ball
Starfield.
in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first
like
down
that
following
cyber.
that last play. Now A-Chan. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane
Broncos
against him.
won his,
Once he got his
his
paw on him,
battle.
it was dead on arrival.
Oh, there you go.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A-Chain again. And a
UFC.
little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. They get about 4 there.
He
Need
said,
a little
hell
more
no.
than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Oh, heavyweight.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Wilson now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline.
Get the year-round 10. That's what's
interception,
wrong.
right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks
You don't
them
want to
up.
get that
gets
year-round
right
10,
back forward.
Hey, I am all
Brian.
for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two
that's-
defenses.
that's about
You
it.
picked our guy off, fine.
Nope.
We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, spray tan?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back.
Spray tan and
Get him 11 yards
having
drop and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw.
Oh,
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
probably not. I told you I watched him. Somebody played on YouTube, and I just couldn't get into it. So, but I went back and watched the.
They're going play action.
I went back and watched the.
Left side complete.
What is it
And they
called? All the
finally
movie
bring him
clips, the
down,
clips
but
of
that
it.
is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Bro, Assassin's Creed
Play
was
like this,
born.
that's exactly
Couldn't get
where you
into
want
it.
to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space
I ain't
and
gonna
a
hold
lot
you.
more room to
Like you
work.
said, I gotta go back and play that shit. Like, fuck that shit. That Assassin's Creed was born. Rise of the Ronin, and then don't they got the Ghost of Tsushima coming back out or what?
Let's see how they attack this first down.
Is that gonna
from the
be like?
43.
Is that gonna be like that?
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Is it like a whatchamacallit of that story? Is it supposed to be picking up like a spin-off or something? So it's his own. It's his own thing. Oh, the female.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw.
Yes, a female.
Headed out right. He just throws this one away.
Dang,
Look
last
at
I
how
saw
well
it was a
the
female.
coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Oh, shit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
PlayStation dies.
That's a pretty
Turns
good
off
stop
after a
on
while.
first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. That'll be complete to Ford. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what
Russ,
used to be a
that's a
touchback. It's at the
sauce.
25 after the return.
I'm about to say, Russ, that's sauce game right there.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here he is to throw. That's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Mafia.
Back to throw.
Yeah, I got your bitch ass.
Intercepted.
You the deal.
By Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Gave you that look on purpose and you went for the bait. Let's get it. See that, D? That's what you call bait. 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 Exactly. I baited his ass.
Offense
now.
ready to begin this drive.
Let's
1st and
go.
10.
Just gotta finish it. Finish strong. Finish.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time
Finish
this game.
strong.
And he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
Quarterback nil.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd
Take
down.
this game to the
Lining up
house.
to take it on 2nd down.
Winner, winner. The dinner is chicken.
Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now.
This is situational football at
The
its best.
dinner.
There's still some time left to bleed off the clock.
chicken.
The really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Texas Chainsaw. Oh, yeah. Ain't it free? It's free on the Game Pass, though. Brian, you got a Game Pass?
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down
Knocking
after
out, Brian.
advancing this to the
408
37.
yards. Let's go.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they're able to run this winning
Good
streak
win,
to 3
team.
as they have really caught fire
Good
recently.
win, team. It was tough. But we had to switch up a few things, you know.
So that'll do it for this one with Brock Heward
Hey,
and Kate Scott.
yeah, I know. We just
It's a
take
well-earned
what he
win for the
give us.
Browns.
He
As
wasn't
with that,
covering
we'll sign
down
off from
on.
Cleveland.
He wasn't covering on the check down. So, hey, you know what I'm saying, D? Just check it down the whole game. And then he kept running those short little out slants. Okay, I'm gonna put people over there on that side. So once I took that away from him, only thing he had was that Tyreek Hill deep pass. You know, after that, you know, it was curtain call pretty much. And then after that, I just had to take what I can get because Buddy defense is solid. I mean, God damn. I couldn't run the ball. I couldn't pass really. I just had to take what he gave me. I threw the ball 42 times. Crazy. Oh yeah, it's the updated rosters. We started the league over, and it went from this past draft. So anybody that was like everybody they picked up, like they picked up Judkins, Sampson, like these niggas be killing, but not this game because his defense is crazy, so couldn't do too much. But yeah, they be killing though. GG Miami. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. He said I rushed 2 people, one play. I don't remember doing that, but I'm gonna go check it out though. Yeah, I did get lucky, you know. Hey, it is what it is. A W is a W. I'll take it. Look, I'm winning now. I still won't make the playoffs. Man. Oh, damn shoulder, boy. Tyreek Hill did go off on 5 catches for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those are real life Tyreek Hill numbers too. Can't get mad at it. No ability there. Alright, D. I'm 7 for now. But, you know, Buffalo. Well, nah, hold on. Who's 8? Denver. Yeah, Denver beat me. We had a good defensive game in Denver. So, my last game is against the Ravens. Slim. So, GG's. Because that man got Lamar. He don't even use Lamar. He still be killing. It's crazy. But, yeah, I'm about to